Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the AGP crew, just goofing off and talking shit, because that's what we do. As always, I'm Amanda, and with me is Cassie.
Woo! Yeah.
And one moment, I'm sorry. No, stop messaging me that. I am not one of his supporters. No, I'm not giving you any money. No. I don't know who.
But don't you know that's how they're supposed to get out of debt? Like they need other people to get them out of debt.
I voted for the guy who your guy's supposed to be conceding to. No, stop messaging me. I don't know where you got that idea from. Oi. Oh my god. The best part is it always is the same thing. This is your final notice. That's what bill collectors send me, okay? I don't owe you nothing. You've taken enough from me this year.
Well, somebody made a really good point. It's like, Trump's already mentioned how he doesn't take no for an answer when it comes to, having sex with women. Why would we think he would do the same when it comes to
taking our money?
Right, with just democracy in general. Like he doesn't accept no.
No kidding.
You can come on him like a bitch because that's, when you're famous, they don't stop you.
Of course, thanks to all of our sponsors. Since we kind of did this, sorry, since my phone interrupted everything, your part got cut out, but thanks, guys. So
didn't get cut out. It got moved.
But no, in all honesty, we can't do this without the sponsors that we have. So big shout out to the Gem City Comic. Why is my stuff not working? Hello. My overlays are not working. There we go. All right. To the Underground Video Network that brings coverage of all the wonderful stuff that comes out of the tri-state area of Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. They've been around since, let's see, 2000. So they got some old school stuff, and they're actually doing this revamp of showing off a lot of the old conventions and some old videos that they haven't seen, so you should check them out. Plus, they have a podcast called We Talk Too Much. Also, that has a Productions, a wonderful independent comic book company that has comic books for children, for adults, all ages, you name it, they got it. And Ronnie is an amazing artist. You should really check out some of his artwork. To the Gem City Comic Con that normally comes to you in either March or April at the Dayton Convention Center in Dayton, Ohio. Here's still looking to 2021, but I'm telling you, it's going to be 2022 before shows are back. To the Champion City Comic Con, another wonderful show that sponsors us. They're another comic book convention. They're in Springfield, Ohio, normally around Halloween time. And, of course, to Sean Forney Illustration, their independent comic, Scarlet Huntress, and all of his amazing artwork. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring AGP. We greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, on Thursdays and Fridays, you can check out Rodney, one sponsor, and Sean, the other sponsor, which is Haslam and Sean Forney Illustration, as they sketch off each other on Thursday night throwdown and Friday night draw, always at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not what I meant by that.
Oh my god! Great.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna tell them though. I was told you guys are sketching off each other. I'd like to see this, please.
I have started something new. Oh my gosh, I'm fabulous.
We don't have that view on the camera. They need a different view. That's funny. Did I tell you how sad I was? So for Gym City, Champion City, it did it like I have all, I asked you at the beginning of the year, what all do I need to have? And I put it in my phone and make sure that there's like reminders a week beforehand. So I keep getting all these reminders of things that we're not fucking doing. And it's so, like I got the 24-hour stream was the most recent one. That was last weekend.
Yep. We didn't get to do the 24-hour stream, but big props to those of everybody who helped out with the 24-hour live stream for excuse me. I just literally swallowed my food whole right before we started this, where Cassie's eating her salad to get her through till she gets to dinner. But
this is part one of this is 11Z's or second breakfast. Maybe it'll be like third breakfast.
But the Extra Life 24-hour live stream, congratulations to you guys. I hear that everybody did an amazing job who was able to participate. I'm sorry that AGP didn't participate this year. It's just my design is designed to have everybody here at the house. And I even redid the entire office space. I got new chairs. I got new equipment so we could do it this year. And then everything came crashing down. And for me,
Got the Rona.
What's this Corona? I haven't heard of this.
The Rona.
And we want to bring you entertainment, and it's really hard to do all the stuff that we wanted to do and all the stuff that I had planned of torturing everybody when I can't have them here.
Yeah.
Because I got new electrical devices to shock the shit out of everybody. But
oh, good.
What? It's shocking, you guys. You know what? That pain is something that I'm willing to watch you go through for children.
Shocking, Amanda.
I know.
I am shocked thoroughly.
So yeah, we didn't do that. There was a total of, I think, like 6 conventions we didn't get to go to this year. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long year.
Yeah, and for those of you wondering, yeah, that's how we actually make our money. So yeah, AGP's struggling. But we're appreciative for everybody who watches the content. We really are. And at least we're bringing you guys some type of entertainment. Speaking of, happy Life Day, everybody.
Because we're alive.
No. It is a Star Wars national holiday. It's Life Day.
I feel like that shouldn't be a national holiday. Star Wars is an intergalactic society.
On November 17th in 1978, the very first and last broadcast of the Star Wars holiday special, not what Disney just dropped in their Lego version. I'm talking the original live-action holiday special, where you get to see B. Arthur from the Golden Girls sing.
That'd be great.
The first appearance of Boba Fett.
I'm still saying it can't be a national holiday. It's an intergalactic holiday because it's bigger than one nation, is my thought.
Well, until everybody else in the intergalactics find out what Star Wars is, it is an earthly holiday. I'm calling it. I'm claiming it.
There's going to be people somewhere else that are going to be like, Star Wars is just as much us as you freaking selfish American. How dare you try to make it a U.S. national?
I didn't say U.S. national. I said Earth.
You said national first, though.
Yeah, and I'm changing it to look. I said what I said. My Earther. It's an Earthal day.
Earthal.
It's an Earthal day.
Global. We have a word for this.
Yes, I just came up with it. Earthal.
Earthal sounds like an old lady name, you know. Like...
Well, watch that, and you will wish that you were old enough to die. It's bad. I mean, it is the epitome of all drinking games.
In what way?
In honesty, because you drink every time. You're like, what the?
What the actual? No, not enough alcohol. Not enough.
And you're gone. Your alcohol is gone within the first 5 minutes, and that's not an exaggeration.
I want to do the I don't know if you've seen the Santa hat challenge, where you pick whatever movie, or I mean, for you it could be Star Wars, but you put the Santa hat on the edge of your screen, like on the corner, and every time someone wears the Santa hat in the movie, you take a drink. I think it'd be fun, especially if we got like Yoda wearing the Santa hat, because I feel like that should be more than one drink.
But yeah, Carrie Fisher sings in it, Princess Leia. It's interesting. But Life Day is actually basically the Star Wars Galaxy version of Christmas. It's a holiday that's celebrated on the planet Kashyyyk, where Chewbacca is from. And the entire galaxy pretty much recognizes it. Even though I'm amazed that they were allowed to celebrate Life Day, because they had only blown up the first Death Star. We hadn't even been introduced to Palpatine yet when this all happened.
I mean, does it describe the origins of Life Day? Like, why? I mean, because our Christmas is obviously for religious reasons. I'm curious now if they ever talk about why. Like, what Life Day represents.
Basically, I know it's a Wookiee tradition. It celebrates the values of like the Wookiee culture, including family, joy, and harmony. It's normally held at this thing called the Tree of Life on Kashyyyk, and is observed by extended Wookiee families.
Do they sing? Because I kind of want to hear Wookiees singing now.
No, but Carrie Fisher does.
No, but I want the Wookiees too. I can hear Carrie.
No. We get enough Wookiee in this holiday special with no subtitles.
I am Groot. Sorry. Other language.
No, you don't even get I Groot. All you get is you're just like,
you have to get it from the inflection. Context. Like he's either talking about.
The Grandpa Wookiee is definitely watching porn in this thing. I'm just saying it.
Of course. That's what I would do on Life Day. How else would you celebrate Life Day?
The best thing was so I think it was, and I think it was either 2 or 3 Christmases ago. There was a group of us here. I don't think you were here. And so I put it on because it was I found it on YouTube and I put it on and we made Kathy watch it.
Yeah.
Kathy had never seen this. Now I've seen it. Everybody else has seen it. We're playing the drinking game. The new drinking game was every time Kathy said, "What the fuck?" Everybody had to take a drink. We were running back to the fridge within the first 5-10 minutes of the stupid.
Amanda, Kathy, stop it.
Kathy's not drinking because she doesn't drink, which is fine.
Sure.
And she goes, and I'll never forget it. She goes, "I've never seen disco before." And we're like, "It's music, Kathy."
Right? How do you
disco? How do you see disco?
I mean, I see what I would think of as classic disco garb.
And I think that's what she meant, but at this point, the holiday special, and I really hate when people call it the Star Wars Christmas special. It's the Star Wars holiday special. I think it was seared into her brain so badly that it was really messing stuff up because she's like, "I've never seen disco before." And Tyler and I are just like,
she said they're over there having seizures, and you guys are like, "Oh, we're just drink."
Tyler, does that count as a drink? I'm not sure that counts as a drink. I thought that counts as a drink. We drank.
Of course. Yeah, if it can count, why not count it?
I mean, because she's like, "I've never seen," and I was like, "Great, Kathy gave us our first. What the fuck?" Please
describe to us what this disco is that you're speaking of.
But she was, and of course, Kathy goes, "If you ever share that to me again, I will flipping kill you." And we're like, "This
so
is
a new tradition is born.
This is definitely a tradition."
God, what's in my own?
Oh, it's fantastic. Which, of course, I do plan after that. Yes.
What's in there?
That's an eyeball.
What is it?
Your eyeball.
I might have an eyelash in there. I need to make myself cry. Tell me something sad, Amanda. Tell me about all the little Trumpsters who aren't going to get what they want this Christmas.
We're not going to get to see each other this Thanksgiving or Christmas.
That is very sad. My friend's supposed to give me a turkey. If I make a big turkey, I might have to just bring you some shit.
I'm still going to have Thanksgiving with my mom. There's no point in me not. We live together.
Sure.
But obviously our Christmas party's canceled.
Okay. Although if there's a day if you want to do your cookie thing and deliver things, I'll be a delivery driver and deliver people your cookies.
No. I actually have this really cool idea that I need to get everybody together with. I think I have an idea on what we could do for Thanksgiving and for Christmas this year.
Okay.
And using StreamYard and just live streaming it.
Sure.
I think that's how we're going to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people do not seem to understand that. I really love my friends, so I always try to have like a Friendsgiving, and I always have the huge Christmas party, and I do these things. It's something that I enjoy doing. And Cassie makes fun of me because I'll be like cooking. I'll be baking cookies for like a week and a half. Going, I'm not sure I have enough cookies for everybody.
So many cookies.
So many
cookies.
But
I still have my glowy nose, I think, from last year or the year before.
I do. I actually do have the Rudolph nose. I put him on Spud McKenzie, who's in the living room.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it.
I don't know. Shh.
What am I looking at? Oh, look at your busy face. She's so peaceful.
She is so worn out today.
What'd you do to her?
We had to go out and run some errands this morning, so we got up at like 5:30. So I've been up since 5:30 running errands this morning.
Disgusting.
Well, we've run into complications where people are now getting up earlier and doing the stuff that we were doing, so they're impeding on our time. And it's like, no, I don't think you people understand. We've been doing this since March to stay away from you people. Get the hell away from me.
Well, and people are freaking out. I don't know if you've seen, there's been a couple articles where it's like, there's going to be another shortage of this and that and that. Well, like, well, fuck, now there is. Why would you put that? People freak out. They read that and they freak out.
I hate to say this, but I already saw this happening when we went grocery shopping last week.
Yeah, they're cleaning them out again. I went to Sam's Club today. Sam's Club. There was no toilet paper. The only toilet paper that was there was the industrial huge rolls, which is, I'm sure, like tissue paper. But I don't know if you've been to a Sam's Club. There's no reason there should not have been and I have no fine Clorox wipes and spray for ages. My mother's a nurse. You know, she's had this stuff. It's not like she gets it now just for the shits and giggles of it. She consistently will have, wipes and stuff and now you can't get it because people have to stock up their garages and not use it for the next 6 years.
I'm still using
the ones that are really nasty. Yeah, I might have to start rationing mine again.
I don't use the bathroom that often. There's only that wonderful time of the month that I really use the bathroom, and I'm in there like every 30.
I drink a shit ton of water.
I drink a lot of Diet Coke and drinks, and I don't.
I've got these cups, and I usually drink like 3 to 6 of them a day, depending on how much Pepsi I'm drinking that day. But if I'm not busy, I pee all the time. Like if I'm busy, if I'm at work, I can go 6 to 8 hours, 12 hours without going to the bathroom at all. But I'm busy. So when I'm sitting here at home and I'm doing nothing, it's like, maybe I have to pee a little bit. And then once I think about it,
you're supposed to be working on those emotes.
Which emotes? The ones that I had to take pictures of you for?
We got to do those, but you're also supposed to be working on the ones for the channel points. I gave you a job.
Well, I did a couple of those already. You haven't put them up yet.
I never got them.
I sent you the ones with the no perks and the one where I did the drop thing and the one with the question mark on the face. Like that's been forever ago.
When did you where?
On Facebook Messenger. Remember, because I gave you options for the no perk ones. I didn't know if you wanted to have colors, and we ended up doing with colors.
I didn't know that those were those actual ones. I thought,
no, those are done as far as But I still like the idea of doing the drinking one instead of just doing a shape of a cup of something. I want to see if we can get a good picture of you taking a drink because I think that would do better. And I'm just not good at drawing faces. I've tried several times to draw a face that would work for a new
I need to get Snapchat and do that anime filter thing. I think that would be best. And then using that.
Some of the ones for Facebook Messenger, maybe we should do that someday. You and I get on Facebook Messenger and do the filters because there's some on there that are awfully cute that might get you the look that you want. My niece's new thing now is calling on Facebook Messenger.
I want the one that makes me look young and sexy.
So
basically the opposite of what I look like.
No, anything that just takes a picture of you is what you mean. Excuse me.
Well, I mean.
Did I tell you that my niece turns into the Hulk now?
Yes.
Twice now. It's like when she tells you she's going to be the Hulk, you should probably listen because it's going to end up being marker all over this baby. The first time she found a highlighter, the second time she actually found a green marker. And she's the Hulk, and she smashes.
And this is when I grab the child and go, you're hulking yourself into a bathtub.
That's stinking cute. Yeah, what's the point? She's just going to get into something. And she's 3. Like, you're not going to keep her clean. Yeah.
I am sure I could find enough saran wrap to keep the baby clean. This is why I am not a parent.
As long as you change it every now and then, because that's not healthy for skin. Just saying. Every now and then, let it breathe.
I'll poke a hole in it.
Just one hole.
Yeah.
Just around this area. Right around here is where you'll put
No, not even here. It's going to be like right about here because I don't want this to be able to move.
She'd find a way, I'm sure.
This is why I'm not a parent. What do you do when you leave the room? Super glue them or staple their asses there? I don't know.
Right? We're going to see how well they can survive on their own. I was reading this thing where it's like they're trying to say, like you might be a parent if, and they like make a list of things. It's like mine was always, you might be a parent like if you keep a catalog of all the bruises on your child just in case CPS shows up. God, Nehemiah was the worst. He had bruises everywhere all the time. I mean, how kids do it.
I swear to God, what kind of a world do we live in? Oh my God, the child has a bruise. Somebody call Child Protective Services on them. What? Oh, I fell out of a tree. Sure you did. They come over. She's in the tree again. Would you like to watch her fall to get another
I understand
bruise?
it when certain behaviors are displayed because there's consistent behaviors in individuals that are abused. Like if it's a kid that's running around and screaming at you and doing this, and it's like, he's probably not getting abused. You know what I mean? Like there's certain behaviors that have to be apparent for me to think that kid.
I just never understood. They're like, oh, look, I'm not saying beating the shit out of a child is a good thing. It's not, unless that child was me. I'm just saying.
Unless they deserve it like a lot.
Look, I'm telling you guys this shit right now, and I'm being damn honest. My parents never beat me. My dad never beat me to where I had a welt or blood or anything like that. Did I get spanked? Hell yeah. Sometimes it was good 3 or 4 swipes with that belt across my bare ass? Hell yeah. Why? Because your guys' tactics of, now you go into the corner and you think of what you did turned into, Amanda went into the corner and thought, what trouble can she get into next as soon as she gets out of this corner? Didn't really help.
I absolutely had
we're gonna take this from you. Oh, that's fine. I'll just sneak down, take it back from you, and then I'll put it back when my week's over. That shit just didn't work for me. Listen here, you little shit. Okay, I'm listening.
Right. What did you say? You don't have to just tell me what you want, man. You don't have to. My favorite. So my brothers took shop, and my oldest brother made a handled cutting board, which is what they made in shop. And that became our paddle board. That became our punishment. We'd get whoopings. We'd get it done with this thick ass, decent cutting board. My second oldest brother, 3 years younger, in his wisdom, when he took that class, also made a cutting board. And not only did he just have a cutting board, he made a cutting board with words etched into it and said Western Brown football, I'm pretty sure is what it said, football. You could literally see those bruised into our asses at times. Like there were so many times where it's like, no, really, can you read it? Oh yeah, no, F-O-O, yeah, no, it's there, guys. I see it.
Thanks, brother.
Right.
The most intimidating thing ever was hearing your first and middle name in my house, and Dad would be sitting there going, whack.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, your butt instantly clenched. You're like, oh.
I knew people, I'd go to their houses and there was a certain spot, like you didn't go into your mother's room behind the door because that's where the belt hung. Even like there's this block, like, no, we don't go there. That's where the belt is.
But the thing is, I mean, there is a difference between punishing your child and beating your child. But to go to the extreme and go, no. It's like I was working at a daycare for a very brief time and I couldn't do it. It was one adult to 15 little 3-year-olds.
That's not how they would do that now.
Running amok, and you weren't even allowed to put them in time out.
Yeah, you couldn't touch them, right? You wouldn't be allowed to touch them at all.
Well,
I think it was somewhere in the late 80s, early 90s. The law is that for a caretaker under the age of 6, I think you can only have up to like 6. So that's just
no. This was 2000.
Oh, I know it's before. Well, see that. Somebody should have gotten in trouble.
No, that law did not change.
Of course, this is Ohio law. Were you in Ohio or were you in Florida?
Florida.
I don't know.
15 3-year-olds running amok.
You would not be allowed in Ohio. Pretty sure it was 6. The limit was 6 under 6 years old. After 6 years old, the limit went up.
No, it was 15 little 3-year-olds, me by myself. And
you're lucky to have sanity after a day.
And we only got lunch. We only got a 30-minute break out of that entire day. A 30-minute break. And our day started at 6 in the morning till the parents decided to show up to pick up their child 2 hours after they were supposed to be there. So I'd be there till 8, 9 o'clock at night sometimes. Are you fucking shitting me?
But caretakers of any sort, caretakers for the elderly, caretakers for children, and they're always paid the least. Like it's like teachers.
I made $7.25 an hour.
Oh, those early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
It was
and you're
right
lucky.
It's right before I got. Oh, there were no benefits.
Yeah, you'd be very lucky to have had benefits. Very lucky. It's amazing.
It was right before I got the job at the
care of children.
And and it took everything that I had because I didn't know. Oh my God, I didn't know. And I went to raise my hand at a kid, and somebody's like, "You can't do that." And I was like, "What? My dad did, and it straightened my ass out." They're like, "No, no, no." I was like, "Well, how do you punish the kid?" Well, if Timmy is beating up little Ricky because he wants to play with this toy, you take that toy from Ricky, give it to Timmy, and give Ricky another toy. So you want me to reward the child for beating up the other child? No timeouts or anything. Oh, we can't put kids in timeout because this was a rule that was passed while I was working there. They stopped timeouts while I was working there saying, oh, you can't do that. Timeout gives them self-esteem issues. Are you shitting me? Then they came through and took out everything that I had to shut a damn child up. They're like, okay, we're going to take away Veggie Tales because it has religious undertones. The religious undertones are be kind to everybody. And my kids happen to like God is bigger than the Boogeyman song. Put it back. I'm an atheist and I let them watch Veggie Tales. Put it back.
Right. Like if it entertained them enough, sure.
Put it back.
Because we are the pirates that don't do anything.
There was a Barbie fairy movie that we had that the kids actually liked, and they took that. They're like, you can't have that. Fairies aren't real. You can't teach kids to have imaginary friends, or if it's not real, the kids can't watch it. I'm like,
yeah, that'd be very sad.
Okay, so we can't punish the kids. We can't put the kids in timeout. We can't discipline the kids. We're supposed to reward the kids when they're being bad, and we don't want them to have any imagination whatsoever.
Sounds about right.
And then you want to know what the hell is the matter with these kids nowadays?
Make sure they're uneducated and they're exactly what government wants. Yeah.
But it's just we always got. Why does everything always have to go to the extreme? It's like, look, guys, do I claim myself to be a feminist? No, not really. Would I be the first woman if some guy was like, as long as he was nice to me, okay, not some like asshole. But, I like this guy, and he goes, hey, you want to be a housewife? Yes, I do. Thank God. I don't want to work anymore. Bye. How many kids do I need to produce out of this to make sure that I get my monthly check of being your wife? Because I'm okay with this. Just tell me how many kids. Because I really don't want to work. And I could push him out. I got the hips for it. Trust me.
I couldn't. I actually want to work. I like doing things.
I like working too, but I don't want to get a job. I like doing this.
Yeah. You got definitely finding a job in a thing you love. People don't even understand how.
Having to work in the general public makes me want to blow my flipping brains out.
Yeah.
I hate people. I hate so many people on such a level. It's disgusting. And it's not like I hate mankind as a whole. I'm just so. For example, did you know boobs are evil?
Of course. Naturally, I have them. They must be.
Boobs are evil. Because there's this huge controversy with this. Oh, what is that feminist's bitch ass name again?
Gwyneth Paltrow? Like I really don't know.
No.
Is she actually a famous person, or is she only known for being a feminist?
No. I know she's Anita I never can pronounce her name. She is an act. She's She's a feminist media critic, is what she is. And she posted on Twitter.
That's what I want to be, an anything critic, like a food critic. Ooh, a hotel critic. Could you imagine get paid to like just go sleep at hotels? Great.
But she made this thing. She did this one. She watched The Mandalorian, and she was like something about lady Mandalorians have boob armors. Oh, come on, seriously. Sweetheart.
I mean,
wait.
I've got boobs.
Wait.
I would want my armor to fit.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this.
Oh,
if you want things to go into something that's built for a man, you got another thing coming.
Right.
No. I have boobs. No. It is this amazing thing.
An anti-feminist thing would not be necessarily boob armor. It would be them not having any armor at all because it didn't fit the boobs. Like that's what.
Right, and that would be
an issue.
But see, that's the other thing. Okay, look. Yes, I don't like showing my cleavage. Sorry, it's. And yes, I'm wearing frozen pants because it's cold. I have not turned on my heat yet, and it is a nice brisk.
It's gonna be in the 20s tonight.
It's a nice brisk 47 degrees right now in my house.
Yeah.
Cassie, I've got to survive as long as I can without the heat. I don't have a job. AGP is the only source of income that I have going on right now. So it's the $12 a month that I'm making off of Twitch, and that's it. And I don't have a job, and I can't go out in this. I will get it, and I will die. And then you will have to take over everything.
That won't happen. I'm sorry.
But
I hate to tell you.
Anita, I hate to break this to you. It's not like they dress them up in the chainmail of the old days where a woman has like a headband, a bra, and a pair of underwear. She was fully clothed, and her armor looked just like it did in the cartoon series. And it wasn't even like boom, boobs. No, it was just enough to give her boobs room because no woman wants to run around like this.
Oh, yeah. That'd be horribly uncomfortable. And she said it's been in her family for generations, so it's obviously female armor.
I mean, could you imagine trying to be a female warrior and they're like, okay, now we're going to shove this in here like this.
Yeah.
So we're just going to shove you in like this. Hey,
hi! Speaking of boobs.
That's not comfortable for a woman.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathy.
What's that about, you stupid camera?
No.
We're talking about how boobs are evil thanks to the new Mandalorian.
Oh, good.
Some feminists claimed, ew, the female Mandalorians have boob armor. No, they have armor shaped to their boobs. There's a difference.
It allows for them to actually have bigger.
Is it like anime boobs where like it covers the boobs, or is it like, you know,
it's just like
Alice in Wonderland?
It's like Batman but without nipples.
Okay, I can accept that.
Like that's kind of what it reminded me of. Like it's armor that is allowing for a cup to fill
Is
this.
it different than what
I'm going to show you. Give me a second.
I don't want to be shown. I want an explanation.
Right.
And this is how it looks just like the men's armor. Just it's made for boobs.
Right. For a figure that would have breasts. Breasticles.
Boobs.
Breastises. Yeah.
See? It doesn't even have the slit. Like that's full armor there in between in the cleavage area, just like he has in his.
I was gonna say, if I had seen her on her own, I would have been like, why are they emphasizing her boobs too much? But seeing it compared to the other two, I'm like, it's only slightly bigger, and that's because she's got boobs. They're not emphasizing the boobs at all.
Pushing a body into.
Kathy, if you look at both of the females, even their armor is slightly different to accommodate the different size of each of those women.
Yeah. Oh wait, the middle one's a girl too?
Yeah, the middle one's a girl too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known that. It looks like a guy.
How
No.
dare they allow women to wear?
They're both girls. Only the one is a dude. And the armor literally is just enough. And they've even told, like, I've seen so many people who talk about how it would be really cool if instead of women trying to wear like the bulletproof vest, if the vest gave way to be more form fitting because people come in different sizes.
Yeah. I loved in that episode, and they're like, "Oh, he's one of those." It's like, oh my god! As somebody who grew up in church, I feel that on such a level. Like, oh, you're one of those.
You really gotta watch the Clone Wars because it goes into so much depth of Death Watch. But it's really cool to see Bo-Katan. I'm really interested to see, and I hope they tell me a little bit more about how Moff Gideon got the Darksaber. Because the last time I saw Bo-Katan, she had the Darksaber. She was the new ruler of Mandalore, and she even did it in her sister's name, in honor of her sister. And if y'all don't know who her sister is Duchess Satine, who used to run Mandalore as a peace planet. She used to be Obi-Wan Kenobi's love interest. He even told her that he would have left the Jedi Order if she asked him to. And Darth Maul came back in the Clone Wars and killed her right in front of Obi-Wan. I cried so hard. I cried like a little bitch in that episode. I was like,
He loved her.
He did. He went against the council's orders and went there to save her. Oh my god, Obi-Wan, you're so much cooler in the Clone Wars than any of the movies. I'm sorry, baby, but you are.
Good for him.
Oh.
Well,
But
we
yeah.
talked about boobs, and I'm really hungry. I'm going to leave you.
Okay.
But talk to me later. Candace wanted to know about tonight. So if you'll text me later and say if that's yes or no. Because
Okay.
I'm good to have a night off. I'm exhausted.
All right. Then tell her
Later.
no and take the night off.
Oh, perfect. I love you all. Be
Love
good.
you too.
Bye.
Bye. It's the sister time. Sister time. Sister time. Sister time.
Hello.
So how was your day?
It's a normal day. Normal
Did you just dye your hair again?
Not like 2 weeks ago. I got it redder.
It just looks redder than the last time I actually saw it.
Yeah, I dyed it like 2 weeks ago.
And I also shaved some more off.
Yeah, I got it really shaved. I think I want to go even shorter further around.
Kathy, if you go any shorter, you're going to be bald.
I don't really want to be bald. I really want to get like a nice trim kind of buzz almost all the way around because the hair is really bothering me.
That's called bald. When you go
bald. Chris isn't bald. He's got buzz. Hi, Gordo.
So basically, you want to be like Charmander. Charmander here has a little bit of fuzz on him, but I would still say he's bald.
Yeah.
By the way, Kathy, you want to see your niece?
My niece? Which one? Is she dead?
She's had a big day today.
Why has she had a big day?
We had to go. We've been up since 5:30 this morning, having to run errands because people started going out earlier. And since in my town stuff has disappeared already. Okay, camera, you need to learn to focus, please. Thank you. Like, we're already running out of toilet paper, wipes, paper towels, frozen French fries, and sour. Last time we had everything run out, it was sour cream that I couldn't find. This time I can't find any French fries. I'm like, seriously?
You move your fat butt.
You be nice to Gordon.
No.
Yes.
No, he was screaming today during a call with a customer.
Customers, schmushmers.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
look, she go. She's laying down with Darth Vader.
Is she? I can't tell. Oh,
That's her.
oh, she's back there. She really blends in with the couch, unfortunately.
When all the stuffed animals are up there, she does like that
She's
ET thing.
She's
Yeah,
ET
pretty much. So, Kathy, I got some good news and I got some bad news from our videos we did.
Okay.
The good news, got all of the video. The good news, all of the game audio's there. The good news, I could totally hear you and you're fine. The bad news, Sissy can't be heard.
Just put it out. Just put it out. Me
going-
talking to a ghost.
I'm in the middle of editing it with a little disclaimer going, my mic died. I don't know. Because
Which is funny because I could still hear you though, which is the funny part.
Yeah,
I wonder if you just muted yourself in like in
maybe
OBS.
accidentally, by an accident thing. I don't know. But I just wanted to let you know because I am in the middle of editing those. And I don't want you to go, hey, Sissy, you're not in them. Well, yeah, I kind of know. Because I know you go back and you check, like, of all the, it's so funny because I could be like, if a 7 Days to Die video pops up and there's a click on it, like, so early, I'm like, it's got to be Kathy checking to see if it's one of our, which one it is. And if it's one of ours, she's going to watch it so she can critique my editing. Hey, you know what, Kathy? We have come a long way from the old days where it's just really bad audio live stream on YouTube. Yeah. By the way, Kathy, happy Life Day. You know what Life Day is?
No.
It's that Star Wars holiday.
I'm leaving.
Did you see that they came out with a new Star Wars holiday special in Lego form?
No.
It's playing on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch it after this.
I thought you didn't have Disney Plus anymore.
No, I have Disney Plus, and Mom decided to keep Disney Plus because now she wants to watch The Mandalorian. So she is keeping it so you can watch Disney Plus, and so she can watch The Mandalorian.
Well, I'm probably going to end up getting my own because I want to get Hulu for the Animaniacs.
I want to see that. I miss anime. I have the box set of all of the original Animaniacs, and I have a burned CD with all of their songs on it. Yeah, I said burned. Sue me. They never brought out a soundtrack, and I wanted a soundtrack of all the Animaniacs songs, and I could never find one. So. Lake Titicaca, oh Lake Titicaca, is between Bolivia and Peru. Lake Titicaca, oh Lake Titicaca, with water so tranquil and blue.
I don't know that one.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
That one I know.
Or we can shorten it. Places that Americans can go. America.
I know that that's Yakko, right?
Yakko.
I know that Yakko's voice actor can still do that word for word.
Yes, he can. Do you know who that is?
I have no idea who that is.
That is Rob Paulson.
I have no
One
idea
of
who that
the
is.
nicest men I have ever met in my entire life.
Hang on, Cece, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. I've been left alone. For those of you who don't know who Rob Paulson is, Rob Paulson is probably one of the most amazing people and one of the nicest people that I have ever had the pleasure of being able to take care of, be a liaison to. And no, we're gonna have to get rid of that. Give me one moment. I need to do this, please. Sorry, somebody's putting stuff on my thing, and nope. There we go. Sorry. The wonderful joys of having to do things on a live stream is lucky people. The best part is this person didn't even have the decency to copy and paste decently, so it has all like these really weird looking things on it, which is like a really bad copy and paste job. I'm like, go away. I don't need that. But anyway, as a lot of you guys might know, I actually work for the Gem City Comic Con and the Champion City Comic Con. And before I worked there, I actually worked at another show called the Cincinnati Comic Expo. And I was actually helping out with a lot of the celebrities there. Rob Paulson is one of the people that I got to meet. An amazing guy, so nice. And if you don't know, he does the voice of Yakko. He's also the voice of Pinky. Nerf! Oh, I think she's back. And we were just talking about Rob Paulson. Let's see. The person who does so Yakko is also the voice of Pinky from Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
For me growing up, he was Raphael in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then he did Donatello in the remake that's on Nickelodeon. But he does so many different voices. But I got to meet him at the Cincinnati Comic Expo when I was working for that show. I think him and Deb Derryberry are probably the two coolest people I've ever met. And she's the voice of Draculara from Monster High.
Cool.
So what did the boyfriend want?
He just wanted to tell me something at all.
And you didn't want me to hear? And all of our fans to hear?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
I know.
If you want to hear that, it'll cost you extra. But yeah, Kathy, there's a new Star Wars holiday special. It's in Lego form. It's on Disney Plus.
Are you gonna play Star Wars Minecraft?
I gotta get Minecraft first. I only have it on the PS4, and I haven't touched that in eons.
And
what? You know what? I'll just put that on my list of I also got to get Destiny 2 Beyond Light because all of my friends are playing it and I'm being left out and nobody wants to play with me because all anybody wants to do is play Destiny Beyond Light.
Yep. Don't you flick a stick at us?
It's my back scratcher.
Oh, it's a stick.
Back scratcher. It's just missing a finger.
Butt scratcher.
No, it's not a butt scratcher. Ew.
Butt scratcher.
So did you hear, Kathy?
Yes.
About our 10 to 5 curfew?
Yeah.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of our governor.
It's not the word.
We'll see. I think he's at a we have pushed him to the edge and he does not want to go over. He's going to start pushing back. And I don't blame him. Push it back, way back, like out of this state would be fine with me. Oh my God, Kathy, seriously, what did you eat? A bullfrog? Oh, Jesus.
You know, it's the Diet Pepsi.
I don't burp like that. I drink Diet Coke all damn day long.
Diet Coke makes me do that too.
Kathy, air makes you do it.
It's only the diets. None of the other pops do it.
So it's got to be the sweetener then? Maybe it's just the sweetener. I don't know. You can always test it by putting some sweetener in regular Coke and then seeing if it works.
No.
Look, 1.5 packs of sweetener will make your can of Coke taste like a Diet Coke.
But that doesn't make sense. It's not sweet though. You're confusing me. And I don't have Diet Coke. I have Diet Pepsi.
Look, everybody is allowed to drink what they want to drink, even though Diet Coke is the best.
That is not true.
Totally, it is. So you saw the consoles are out.
The consoles? Oh, PlayStation 5?
And the Xbox.
I didn't know the Xbox was out. I've seen everybody dressing their PlayStation 5s up, though.
So the PlayStation 5 seems to be doing okay. The UI is a little wait. The biggest problem is putting it in rest mode or sleep mode. The PlayStation treats it like you turned off the console the wrong way and has to reboot up. The Xbox Series X, is it the X is the one? Yeah, X is the one with the disc, S is the one without the disc. It just keeps spitting people's games back out at them. I don't want to play this. It's like, nah, I'm good. And now everybody knows why I don't get consoles when they first come out. Because there's a lot of fixing going on.
Except for your Darth Vader one, because it's Darth Vader.
Well, even with the Darth Vader PS4 Pro, it still wasn't brand new. Like, it was new, but the PS4 had already come out. The Pros had already come out. I'm talking about the very first batch of these things that come out. I never get them. And the reason being is because there's always complications like this. I learned my lesson a long, long time ago when I got an Xbox 360, brand new, pre-ordered it, got it, lasted maybe an hour, and got a red ring of death. Took it back, got another one, got a red ring of death. I went through 6 Gen 1 Xbox 360s before I finally said, screw this, and Xbox can suck it. And that's why I never got another. The only Xbox 360, I own one original Xbox 360 console, which is broken as hell, and it will not play games. It won't let me do anything. And every now and again, it might let me play a movie. And it's only a DVD player, so I can't even play like half of my movies on there because half of my movies are Blu-rays. Compared to my PS2, which went down a flight of stairs and works perfect.
Do you have the bricks PS2 or the thin one?
Oh, the brick. The brick.
I've got the thin one.
I have the brick PS2 and the PS3. Not the glossy one, but the one that had the slide.
I never had a PS3, so that I can't attest to. Audience, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm making tacos.
Huh. And then this is the PS3 that I have. I did have a shiny one because it was the one that your mom bought me, but she got a first run batch and it died, so I ended up getting this one afterwards. This one still runs too. The only other Microsoft thing that I have, other than obviously my computer, would be, I can just sit there on my stuff, would be my Xbox 360 Star Wars Special Editions R2-D2 C3PO console. It's the Gen 1 Xbox 360 white but they put the blue stripes on it and made it look like R2-D2 standing up, and then the controller is solid gold. So this, but all gold with like 3PO designs on it. Now, one thing that I do think that's really cool, if you haven't seen the new console, is you know how on our PS4s, it's a button with the logo on it?
Yeah.
The new one, it's the logo is the button. I thought that was really cool looking. Because Shane just got his, and they did an unboxing video over on YouTube. And I love the fact that the button's not, it's a button, but it's just a PlayStation logo. I know a lot of people are really happy with the new controller because they're like, one of their things is like, they like these types of controllers because they have really big hands. But this is very uncomfortable for me. The new PS5 is slightly bigger than the Xbox. And so a lot of people seem to like it, where I like the little controller because I got big kid hands. Big hands. I found the face hugger, Kathy. I can't find the xenomorph though for the manger scene yet.
That's a damn shame.
So
you want one of mine?
He's somewhere. I just gotta find him. I've got the Star of David Tennant up. I've got the face hugger on top of baby Jesus like it's supposed to be. I've got the Pokemon there instead of farm animals. Sour cream.
Tacos.
I had those last night. I had White Castles and cheese fries for dinner. Of course, now I'm out of frozen fries.
I don't know if I told you this, but you know I have an obsession with Frisch's cottage cheese.
I know.
And audience, this is quite literally an obsession. So, in order to stop freaking my Frisch's out, because, you know, I walk up and I order 2 catering size orders of cottage cheese. And instead of them thinking that I'm a freak and I'm only eating cottage cheese, which sometimes I do.
And she is a freak.
But no, I keep those for a few days. They're my breakfast, essentially. Because Kroger brand isn't nearly as good. So I go and I get those, and I'm like, you know, I'll get like a big boy too. Because normally I wouldn't eat big boys. I'd get soup and salad bar. I would eat a bite of Dad's big boy, and that would be it. So I'm like, I'll get a big boy and some fries. I like their fries and tartar sauce. Got the big boy. And it had been, God, a year, if not longer, since the last time I had one. And I took a bite, and I'm like, this is delicious. And now I have a new obsession of Frisch's Big Boy sandwich. So I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get my cottage cheese. I gotta get fries, and I gotta get Big Boy.
I love my big boys. I do put ketchup on mine though.
Gross. I think part of the reason I really like it is because it has. Usually I don't like lettuce on my stuff. Speaking of lettuce. Usually I don't like lettuce on like my burgers. Because I don't like lettuce in general because it's got the wet texture I don't like.
Oh my God, there's color on my burger. No.
No, it's the texture. I have texture issues because I'm a freak. But like I don't like the lettuce, but the lettuce and the tartar sauce on the Big Boy really sells it, I think is what it is. Because I feel like the burgers are kind of like high school gymnasium burgers. And because they look really weird. And then the rest of it's like, oh, I like the lettuce and the tartar sauce. It's delicious. So that's my current obsession. I only do that once a week though, which is when I go get my groceries.
You go out once a week?
I have to keep stocked up on my vegetables and stuff for like my salads and things. Because I can't keep the vegetables for more than like 5 days.
Yeah, okay, that I understand.
I also have to keep my lemon obsession fixed. So I get enough lemons to last me like a week, and then I go get more lemons. Lemons don't last that long either.
I'm pulling 3 weekers now.
I can't do. Well, I try not to do a lot of frozen. Most of my frozen stuff. This is all Chris. Chris is vegetarian stuff, and then I've got like some frozen pineapples and stuff for my smoothies. And that's about all of our frozen stuff.
Yeah, you need to fill. See, my freezer is completely full, and my cupboards are completely full. So I just replenish. If I'm at the point where like I need milk or I need to have something, we'll go in 2 weeks, but we're trying to cut it to every 3 weeks at this point.
Usually, the good thing is though, I don't usually go inside.
That is not on my screen. It is in your wall. Okay.
What?
That hole.
It's not a hole.
No. No.
What hole?
It's over by the door.
It's over by the door.
Look up. Yes, there. Whatever that is. No, over to the left. Above the door there. What is that?
It's a fire. It's a fire detector or like a sprinkler.
Oh. So your phone's going in and out of focus, and I thought there was something on the screen, and I am sitting here trying to not scratch my screen. I'm like, get it off, get it off.
We have sprinklers in our apartments because
Oh.
our apartment buildings are relatively newer.
And mine remain in the freaking 40s.
I know, that's why your apartment sucks.
I mean, if I can make them the first thing I would do if I had actual money other than paying off my debts is I would get Mom and I out of here. I just get us the hell out of here.
You can always come down to Kentucky. The rent is cheaper.
Oh, so you want us to move in with you?
No, my rent's not cheap. To be fair, it's cheaper than it was in Cincinnati, so.
And that's one of the reasons why we haven't moved. Because if we go any cheaper, if we try too much cheaper, for all I know, there's going to be a body in the living room when I move in. Do I have to keep this? You have to leave it there for another 2 weeks. They're still investigating. Great. Where are we putting the couch?
You just start putting up all your posters and you're like poking holes and like putting nails in your. You hit something, you're like, that doesn't feel like a stud. Hold on. What's behind this wall?
Well, once upon a time, it was a stud. It's bad. So on that note, it's 8 o'clock. So as always, thank you everybody for joining us. As always, please make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, ring the bell for notification, give thumbs up to the videos. It'll help you find the content and it'll help other people find it as well. And if you're watching here on Twitch, please follow or subscribe. Of course, subscribers, you'll get to watch this content ad-free. You get emotes, you get badges. And of course, remember, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe for free by linking it to your Twitch account and just pressing subscribe. It helps us, and you don't get charged anything extra. So it's a win-win. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Kathy stayed for a few minutes after, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye.